would say the #1 mistake that most everybody makes is overpricing. Always. It always comes down to the price, right? Because you want as much money as you could possibly get for your house.
Right.
And even if Bill's house sold for, I don't know, whatever amount over here, you want more because Bill sucks. And your house is way better. And you raise better kids and they're smarter, so you should get more money. That is never a good way to go into selling your home. So always think about what the actual price is, and you'd rather have more people come in the door to start and maybe even bid up than start too high, tell all your friends your house is worth X, and then it never actually gets there, and then it's really embarrassing, and then maybe you have to move in with your parents and things get bad.
So if you price it a little under what you were thinking, you might get more people interested and then get into a little bit of a bidding war kind of a vibe?
Always. Think about how you buy anything. Instead of $12.99, it's $9.99. It makes you feel better.
Strategize.
Yes.
All right, I got it. What's next?
So, other than that, I think we have somebody.
We're going to start with our Susan,
Yeah.
with our audience members. I think Susan is going first.
I'm getting ready to sell. My youngest daughter's moving out of the house, so we're going to be empty nesters.
Okay.
But just thinking of the best way to get my house ready to sell.
Sure. So I think we actually have some photos of your house the way it is right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow, nice house.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So that is a beautiful open part of your living room. It's a great mantle. You've got a lot of cool things going on, and there's a lot of personality, all right? But the first thing I would do, and I think this is a great image to start with, is you need to depersonalize and remove personal photos. See what I just did there? It was like magic.
Hi, family!
So it's called
But
staging.
people have to be able to
Yeah.
project themselves into your beautiful built-in cabinetry there and bookshelves.
Yes, the
Yep.
first thing you do when you're putting your home on the market for sale is you walk around, you look at all the beautiful photos of your pets, your grandchildren with your pets, and you put them away because, like you said, your buyer will walk through, they'll forget to pay attention to the house, and they just want to see who lives here. They're super nosy. They'll say, oh, I know Susan. I was in 4th grade with her. I don't want to buy her house. Forget all that. Put the photos away. It goes a long way.
Okay.
I think we have another photo. So, yeah, so that's your living room
Wow,
with your big
man,
kitchen.
are you sure you want to go?
Yes, I'm ready. Downsize.
All right, all right.
Good. So one of the first things is wall color. When you're selling, like we just talked about with personal photos, you want to project like an open canvas. You want your buyer to walk through and imagine themselves living there, and you want them to say, oh, I love these white walls. I could see how my own Star Wars themed wall would look here.
Right, yeah.
Right? That's what you want your buyer to do, instead of saying, wow, she really has great blue tastes, and look at these kids. Okay?
Yeah.
That's 2. Number 3, you remove the books, you remove the magazines. Remember, you don't live in a doctor's office, right? People don't need to see what magazines you're reading unless they're yours. Remove anything you're currently reading because people will be nosy. They'll look at that. And then the last thing, you have a big coat rack there. All right? That coat rack is nice because it looks organized, but to a buyer, what that's going to say is, wow, they grew out of their closets. They needed a coat rack, which means they grew out of their home, which means I am going to grow out of this home too. I'm not buying it.
Wow, it's so creepy what your house says
I know.
when you're not there,
Little
right?
things like that. And then I guess the last one, which you're not really in trouble for here, is pets. Not every buyer that's going to walk into your home likes pets, likes dogs, likes cats. So if you have doggy bowls or leashes, just put them away. If you have a 65-pound dog, maybe take the dog for a little walk so your person can come in and not see it without any kind of prejudice or allergies.
Well, I was just going to say, in allergies, you don't
Yeah.
know who's literally allergic to dogs and cats, so you could literally have someone in a sneezing fit, right, in your house.
Exactly.